third election,
Right.
so then they'll go off and do something else?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I can't say I can predict it. He represents their modern electorate.
Mm-hmm.
Like what they are as a party. There's nothing unusual. Oh, Trump, he is so against the Republican Party. No, Trump, like you said, Trump was the manifestation of what the Republicans wanted to be. The Republican voter wanted a guy to talk and act like Trump. He's not anti-establishment. He's the opposite. He's what you guys said you were going to be for the last 8 years, and no one was doing it. Ted Cruz wasn't doing it, whatever. Mm-hmm. He is the embodiment because he's a TV guy. He's an actor.
Yeah.
So an actor
He's a reality TV show host.
Which is still an actor, and actors know how to act.
Yeah.
So he knew how to be what you wanted him to be. He didn't believe this stuff. He was a hardcore progressive Democrat.
He absolutely was.
But he listened to you, and he knows what you want, and he gave it to you, and you voted for him. And the Democrats were not able to defeat that, so the system worked. And now people are like, oh, it's so terrible. No, it's not terrible, because you have a responsibility not to suck as badly as you did. And if you got away with Hillary Clinton winning as lousy of a job, Podesta, come on, John Podesta. I don't want John Podesta in the White House any more than I want Steve Miller in the White House. I don't want him in the White House either, but
there was one reason why I would have loved to have had John Podesta in the White House.
Okay.
I think we would have gotten full disclosure on UFOs. If John Podesta was in the White House, I think we would have had it, man.
Oh, that's you.
We'd have had it.
See, you made a case for Hillary just then. I think you could have probably pulled on another 40 or 50,000 Michigan UFOers if you said that. Oh, man. I didn't even think about that. I forgot about Podesta in that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he absolutely. He was a big time. I don't know why he's not part of From the Star or To the Stars.
Was he ever? He's probably never on Art Bell, huh?
Podesta, no. Art Bell died before that. And,
okay.
Yeah, he was never on there.
Okay, wow.
But
yeah. That would have been one good thing.
Well, hey, we've gone over 2 hours. Every time you come on here, we break a new record. I mean, it's fantastic.
Doesn't seem like that long, but yeah.
It doesn't. You're a great conversationalist.
Great.
Before we break, we've mentioned a couple of times, and I'm sure people think, what's he talking about? His book, his novel. Tell us what it's about and what it's doing and where we've progressed since 6 months ago when you were on last time.
Okay, so I was talking about, I've been working on for a couple of years a vampire novel that's also a social commentary and political commentary, whatever. Tentatively titled Alpha Omega. It's about a conservative white Republican guy in 1991 who has a dark side. Like he lives that typical. He's a lobbyist. He's the epitome of a Washington insider.
Okay.
He gets rich being a lawyer, but that's not really the life that he wants. He has this other side where he's like this goth dude. He gets into all this fetish stuff, but his wife and he have appearances. They keep up appearances.
Okay.
His wife has a boyfriend that he knows about and he's cool with it. So he's living this sort of life where he presents himself this one way. And because of that, it leads him to a place. He has to go different places so he's not seen doing this.
Okay.
And he goes to Gary, Indiana, and little does he know that there's
not South Bend.
No, Gary. No, not South Bend. He goes to Gary. Whoa, too soon. Well, he's still in the race.
Okay.
Yeah. And so he goes to Gary, Indiana, and he blacks out. Wakes up with a note saying, congratulations, you are now part of the elite beings on Earth. You are now a vampire. And so it takes him through. I cut past that year and take it to the point now where he's part of this very large society. It's bigger than Underworld. It's like a whole. And it's basically a microcosm for what they call the one world government or whatever.
Okay,
but it's like the vampires are actually behind the scenes controlling stuff, this and that, whatever. And he goes through and what happens, and it's based off a game that was involved in too. And in order to do a job, they attacked a inner city part of Chicago.
Okay.
And they burned it down and blew it up. And I actually played a game where this happened.
Okay.
And I realized during the game, holy crap, this guy's reenacting the Tulsa burning. This is crazy. And I'm trying to hit the guys, let's not do this, guys. And so anyway, so then he's like, and he's with this team of elite vampires. They're super vampires, basically.
Okay.
And they burn this down, and he's like, this is messed up. So he takes him through the journey of him reconciling, he's part of the elite clan of vampires, but he has second thoughts. Like, he's supposed to be part of this power group, and then he's like, wait a minute, I'm changing my mind, and he meets other vampires, couple other black vampires or whatever, and he's learning things about this society, and he's like deciding what course he wants to take involving their ultimate plan of what they're trying to do. So basically it's he would be what they would call a rhino.
Okay.
Because he's socially not really he's socially, quote, liberal.
Okay.
But he's economically conservative, whatever you want to say. He's,
okay.
He doesn't, and the thing about it is he doesn't like Jesse Helms. So and that's part of what causes him to go to this place. He doesn't like that he doesn't want the Republicans to become that.
Okay.
He wants them to be more like Mitt Romney or Jack Kemp. He's a Jack. You remember Jack Kemp?
Yes.
He's very much a Jack Kemp guy.
Okay.
And so it's basically, and he gets turned into a vampire, and then he's like, well, and he's just like, so it takes him through this process, and there's a series of things that happen.
Now, what kind of a vampire is he? Is he I can't go out in the daytime vampire?
Okay, I won't give it away, but I deal with that issue.
Okay.
And that issue, yes, you see, they go out during the day, but there's a reason that they can.
Okay.
That's tied into the end of the second book.
And he's part of the undead, so he can't die. Yes. Okay. If I'm giving away
No. Theoretically, they're undead.
Okay.
That's the assumption.
Okay.
Oh, they die. They definitely die. Vampires
Okay.
still die. Stake to the heart, whatever. You
Now,
just set on fire.
You got to call on Blade to take care of them. Is that how that works? Or
no, Blade's. I can't claim Blade. He's copywritten. Okay, but yeah, I mean, there's a.
do they have super strength?
Some.
Okay. Do they move real fast?
He does.
Do they have sexual prowess over women?
Some do.
Okay.
He does, but he has a girlfriend.
Okay.
He actually ends up. He wasn't monogamous as a human.
Does he turn the girlfriend or not? I'm giving
okay. Now you're getting into the but yeah. So basically the deal is that they're what you would call the Illuminati crab people, whatever.
Okay.
And that's the embodiment and the different competitions between them. And then they're all led by a goddess. Like, well, not a goddess, but like the most powerful vampire is actually a woman who
You've stolen this idea from Alex Jones. I can tell.
Alex Jones, yeah. But so I finished I actually finished it about a month after the last time I was here.
Okay.
Then sent it to like 4 or 5 editors for technical editing.
Okay.
Pretty much was satisfied with that. Then I redid that and I sent it to a couple people who I knew from Webster. And they're actually professional editors, and we're doing an exchange where they're going to edit the book, and I'm doing technical. I'm doing recording and doing production work for them. They're just getting started with this kind of thing.
Okay.
And then I made sure to get in touch with each other because last time I tried to have separate editors and it was madness. One of the reasons why it took a while because I was trying to field all these edits and I'm like, wait a minute, do you know what you're talking about? You know what I'm saying? So now I found 2 people I know they know what they're doing. I say, hey, can you talk to this person and in exchange I'll do you guys' I'm basically making promo videos for them. And,
okay.
They're because they want to do it. They want to start their own editing companies.
Sure.
So I'm doing some of their production work. So we're a team.
Very good. So tentative time frame or just not going to rush it along?
Let's see, was it January? I'm hoping that by the spring solstice or whatever they call it, there would be a product with some form of, I don't know if it'll actually have the cover and art and everything.
Okay.
But the goal is to have the copy completely done by end of the month, middle, end of the month. It depends on how much they want, how much change I need to do.
Sure.
But I mean, I'm not really going to change a lot because I've let a lot of people mess with it and whatever. So, but it's still my idea. So yeah, I'm hoping like March, hopefully like the actual product binding, whatever, by May.
Very good.
Actual. So
outstanding. Keep us posted.
Yep.
Keep us posted. thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
I appreciate taking time out of your busy day.
Was this my third time here or something?
Oh, at least.
Yeah.
And then maybe a time or two at the radio station.
Yeah, I went down
too.
there a couple times. Yeah, thanks.
Always welcome. I enjoy your insight. Wonderful.
Absolutely.
Thanks, James.
Thank
Appreciate you coming on.
All right.
Well, that's it. We're done. Hope you enjoyed it. You can find us, The James Strong Show, on Facebook, on Twitter, on Spotify, on iHeartRadio, iTunes. The best way to get it, though, send an email to jamesstrongshow@hotmail.com. That's all one word, jamesstrongshow@hotmail.com. You send me the email. I send you the link to the podcast upon publication. You can download it and listen to it at your leisure. Again, that's it. Hope you enjoyed the show. Until next time, this is James Strong saying adios.